How's it going, guys? Gonna make a real quick video today. I just want to really quickly cover the broad indices and then get into some stocks that I'm looking at for this week. All right, the SPY remains bullish for me. Nothing to look at to see here. Area of interest continues to be, from a longer term perspective, this view up here from this breakout low, and that's going to come in around 360. Could we see downside to 360? Sure, why not? I don't really see that happening, but maybe. I expect low volatility into the end of the year. Maybe after that, we can see volatility pick up. Upside targets, 375, probably going to be important in the near term. That's all I really have to say. Still bullish, no reason not to be. And so the tech is looking a little bit stronger here. It's above all rising volume weighted average prices, and there's no reason to not stay bullish, in particular on tech. Now let's get into the plays for this week. Spot is one I've been watching. What I want to see on this is some sort of it's not only a big macro bull flag with really good volume accumulation pattern, but the small time frame is also setting up here. It's starting to build a really nice range. Nice, beautiful range. You had some demand here, came in, got bought, went up to here, okay? Came down, revisited that breakout area, and now it's back up above rising 5-day moving average, above the view up from this high. What you're going to want to see here is some sort of consolidation. This is just a potential scenario that what it would look like. It may go straight through. You have to figure out how to trade it yourself. This would be the ideal scenario for me. Stop will go under this low here, and you look for a large move on the upside. TTD, this is one I've been preaching about. It hasn't really gotten that explosive move yet, but I still think that it may be coming. This is building up energy, guys, and maybe it gets released in the down direction, but I strongly don't agree. I don't think it will, mainly because of the signs. It's had a large volume gap up, volumes died off, and it's just gone up, 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 up. And it's getting held by every major low here. The VWAP's just holding aggressive buying off of it every time. And so maybe some scenario here would be a gap over this trend line, and you get up to 1,000, probably over 1,000, but 1,000 would be my first area to look at. And if we do see some explosive move out of here, maybe you even buy on this pullback here, and then you have a stop under the low from that breakout. Okay, just something I'm watching. I'm bullish on space. This one's looking really good as it's coming into a series of VWAPs from some high volume events here, and here. It's got some bad news recently, but I do believe after this move that somewhere in this zone is going to be really good, and I'd probably favor the upper end of the zone here. Would be really good for purchasing. I'm going to probably purchase equity, maybe some options for a shorter move back up into here, or even up in here. Then I'd probably sell those and I'd just hold equity and see what we can get out of it, take some profits along the way. It's really a swing trade idea. I don't necessarily believe in the company. I don't know enough about it. Okay, I'm just looking at this from a trading perspective. Stops will go under this low here. That's what I'm looking at. Netflix starting to show strength again, and unlike other times, it's not as squeezy. It's a little better, and so we actually came down. We found demand in this off this VWAP here, and you can see we never really did that other than here. And on this one, the earnings gap effed it all up. So that's what I'm looking at there. It's finally creating demand, and all I'm going to say is that I'm bullish on it. You can figure out your own way that you want to trade it, but it's a really good setup for this week and maybe for multiple weeks to come. Microsoft's another one. This one's really good because it's had this large volume shelf here. Right, you see this area of volume here that's pretty massive compared to any other time on this rally up other than once, which was the March low. Excuse me, no, it wasn't. it was here, but really, yeah, no, it was. The March low was the only time that it was over that. So I see this as a really good opportunity. And it finally put in right here a higher low and a higher high. And so, something as simple as that can tell you that buyers have regained control. That's why I don't use trend lines. Like, I mean, I do, but like not like I don't go like this and say like, oh, it broke the trend line. It's gonna break out now. You just want to see that it makes a higher high and then comes down back to where that demand was created and creates a little more demand. And so this is really good here on Microsoft, and then it finally broke out of this range. So right now for me, if I'm looking to long this for a swing, then stops are going under this low here. And if we can maybe start to make another higher high here, let's just call it up to here, then all stops can move to here. And so it's already had a nice move, but it's one that I remain bullish on and think can probably go to all-time highs again. And very quickly, last one, JMIA. This is just another one I'm really bullish on. Finally broke to all-time highs. Really clear range here. And so I think dips towards 40 and underneath can be bought with a stop either under here or under here, depending on how much room you want to give it. Okay, that's going to be it. Hope this hope this helps you guys. Go ahead and subscribe, like, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.